Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nana. So if you're new to my channel, it's great to have you here. If you're already with us, then I'm happy to see you once again. So honestly, it feels really good, to be able to talk to you guys, to make videos, and to share things with you, or basically to share my life with you. So today's video is going to be pretty simple, but also very nice. It can be, how do I put it? Very town sensitive, more or less, because then if you live in my town, then this would really help you. But I think it's good to put this information out there. So if you follow me, or anyone who knows me knows I'm very passionate, passionate about issues around food security, about hunger, about nutrition, food waste, all these things together. So one thing that happened during the corona, or I got to know about it during the corona time, is that so in my town they started offering like free food. So it's very simple. They take the food from the supermarket, they sort it out, and then they bring it to like a collection center, and then there you can pick it up. So why do I like this? If you study a lot or research a lot about food waste, you find out that the food chain where the supermarkets come in, they contribute a lot to the food waste side, if you know what I mean. So it makes a lot of sense that this initiative is there. And I mean, this just happens. This is very normal because in the supermarkets, you have products that have some kind of expiry date on them. Or if you pick a bag of fruits or vegetables, if one goes bad, the consumer doesn't want this anymore. And so the supermarkets have no option than to pick the whole bag and throw everything out. And they honestly have no time to pick out the bad fruit or the bad vegetable and then sell the rest. And that's how the cycle basically works. So now let me tell you what's happening in my town. So there are volunteers who go and pick up the food from the supermarket. When they bring it in, they sort it out. The very bad ones are, thrown out. The rest, they offer it back to people to eat. And so a friend of mine, so myself together with a friend, we decided to go try this out. It was really nice, and you cannot imagine how much food I had. Like, I had enough food. And also, the best part, I had a lot of vegetables. I'm not a food person, so yes, that was really nice to have a lot of vegetables. Yeah. And I don't know, but if you're watching this video, if you want to start, I think it's a very good initiative that if people can, they should also do this, privately. If you can work together with your supermarket, maybe you can pick up the food from the supermarket, and then you could probably give it to people in your community, so maybe to an orphanage or to the prisons or to someone, but normally the food can still be eaten. But let's make this video short, okay? Let's not talk too much and let's jump straight into today's video. Okay, so because I don't want to do this alone, I grabbed someone to come with me. Yeah. At the end of the day, we will all get free food, but sometimes you have to be careful how you do it. You don't want to be seen taking free food. And just saying that I'm personally aware that there's not lots of Germans, I will put it, coming for this. So you call it people like myself or people who are not Germans coming in for the free food. That's because it's I feel like it's got some stigma attached to it coming for this. Or maybe because you say they don't need it, so maybe that's why it's like that. But yeah, I didn't want to do this alone, and so I got my good old Eunice to join me today to do this. Yeah, super shanking. And just saying, there are also a lot of international students who take this offer, because also many of them lost their jobs, especially those who are working in the restaurants. So it's very, my ears look rabbity. Yeah, so it's very necessary, and I must say it's been a very good thing since it started. I think it's helped to cut down a bit of cost, especially for people who don't have jobs, but then they still get food to eat, which is one thing I like about Germany, that nobody ever goes hungry, or there's some form of provision that no one goes hungry. But also as someone who is very passionate about sustainability and food waste, I do think this is a better alternative to throwing food away. So you have some of the food companies who offer to provide the leftover food or what was not sold, which is not bad, because normally you have these expiry dates or best before dates, better off best before dates on products, but they are not bad. But then no one can eat it because there's this date, and so this time around this food can be given to people and it does serve a good purpose. So just saying, I think it's a good cause, and yeah, let's do this. Okay, so just a snippet of bags representing people who are coming for their food. So this is how it goes actually. Okay, so we are lucky we have permission to show what happens here. And this is just a bit of a few things people can get. So there's like processed foods also, some bread. There's quite a lot of things people can pick up. But these are things that are not bad. They are not from today. They're probably from a few days old, but it still works anyways. Some salads. And here's some fruits and vegetables, everything fresh. It's also some pastries when it works. Hello. Oh, still more potatoes. So there's just really a lot of things that people can pick to eat. Things that will normally be thrown away to the dumpster, but then now it's being used for a good cause, as you can see. Quickly, I have with me Carl. Carl. And you're the director for this, or you're the one managing the entire?
I work in this house, and during this period that we are helping, I'm helping there too. Okay. Usually I work for the city with young people as a social engineer.
Okay, so I have a fair idea what you do here, but could you say on camera what you do over here also?
We want to help the people, and we take the food from the supermarkets that they would throw away in the rubbish, and we sort it out. The bad things we also put in the rubbish, and all the good stuff, and there's a lot of good stuff, fruits, vegetables, and we put it here, and everybody who wants to help it and need it and say I need some food can come here. And for €2 you can choose what you want and take it with you. And this is also working with volunteers, a lot of volunteers, and some people work here. For 4 days during the week they go to the supermarkets and put all the food together and bring it here, and we separate the good things from the bad things and sort it up to give it to the people who need some food.
Okay, so for as long as I know, this was not happening always. Did you just start this during the Corona time?
The usual place where it took place is more near the town hall, but there's a small building, and you could not have the social distancing in there. And they asked us if we could help, and as our building for young people is now closed during the whole lockdown, the Corona pandemic, we said yes, we can help, we can give our room, and here we have this place where we can have the social distancing. One door you can go in, and the other door you go out. It's a better place for this. And this running from during summer up to autumn and winter now. It's during the Corona pandemic. Usually we are not doing this. It's just a thing we are helping out. And otherwise, if it's no Corona anymore, they will return to this building where it had been before, in the smaller building.
Okay, Carl. Thank you very much for chatting with us and not to take your time, because I think there's lots of people waiting. And just to say, I'm very much impressed as someone who is passionate about sustainability. I think, of course, it's a good project to take the food from the supermarket and to sort it out, like you told me before, and then to give it back to the people that they can still eat it. So thank you very much for talking with us, and of course we will share the information and the good work you're doing with the stage.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you too.
Bye.
Then again, it's a very good project, and I think people should patronize it. I know there's a lot of stigma with patronizing things like this. Of course, if you don't need it, you don't have to. But if you need it, then of course, feel free to do it. I think there's nothing wrong with doing it. I did it today, and at least I'm happy I tried this out. So I have the experience. So yeah. Again, thanks for watching today's video. Feel free to subscribe, to like the video, and subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos like this. Okay, so I just got home and uploaded everything on the table just to show you. And that's how much stuff I have. Like, basically, you can have everything. And to think that they wanted, like, there was more I could have taken, but I was like, okay, no. I really just wanted to make this video and just pick a few things to show, but that's how much I got. And at least I picked all the things I know I will eat also. So that's basically what I did. Took things I know I will eat and things I need and will use also. So that nothing gets wasted. So it's like potatoes for 2. I said not more. I don't need more. And one thing is that they also ask you how many people you are at home. So like, how many people are you in the family? I was like, oh, there's just 2 of us. And so, which is a good thing.